Your name?
Adrian Daniels.
All right, you worked it out, Mr. Daniel. You're going to plead to no obscene person, and they are going to dismiss the driving on a suspended. True?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, here are the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you waived your right to a lawyer before. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer. To the charge, no valid operator's license on your person. How do you plead?
No.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on October 1 at 25 at 12:36 a.m. on I-75 in King and Woodhaven?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid operator's license on your person?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm on probation with
All right, everyone, buckle up. Today's courtroom docket is already off to a high-stakes start. We've got multiple defendants navigating probation violations, suspended licenses, and charges ranging from minor traffic infractions to more serious disputes. Right from the first case, we're seeing pleas, waivers of rights, and potential jail time hanging in the balance. Stick around as we break down each plea, explore what these fines and probation terms actually mean, and uncover the human stories behind the legal drama. Who's making the right choices? And who's about to learn the hard way?
in Park. I'm supposed to get off on the 13th of next month.
Do you understand if you were on probation on October 1, and it sounds like you were of this year, that this would be deemed a violation of that probation? That probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction.
Yes, I already let my probation off.
You still wish to plead guilty? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
And also, as part of this agreement, that no proof of insurance will be dismissed. True?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to accept that plea to no ops. Dismiss the suspend, dismiss the no proof. You got to go take care of your suspension here. What is it? Let me see.
I can't go to.
You got an implied consent refusal, right?
That's what they said, but I just went with it. I can't get them renewed until February.
Right, because you didn't take the breathalyzer, they're saying.
Yeah.
All right, what would you like to tell me? Anything else?
No, sir.
100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 3 1/4 or 60 days. Can you pay that today?
I don't get paid until 8 tonight, so it'll have to be online tonight or even early tomorrow morning.
So you can pay it all by tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you until Friday. How's that?
Good.
October 31. You can pay that right online. It'll save you a trip over here if you want.
Well,
Okay, and there's no fee if you're paying it full. Good luck to you.
thank you.
You're welcome. Mary Jo Kimbler,
Ready, Your Honor.
25 F24542. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Ma'am, your name?
Mary Jo Kimbler.
All right, let me just check one thing here, please. I just want to look at one thing.
No worries, sir.
She pled guilty to operating while impaired. The operating while intoxicated was dismissed. She was referred for a screening and assessment. We had a chance to review the report with her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
No additions, corrections, or deletions, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I support adopt the probation recommendation.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Okay, go ahead. It's fair.
As
For the
indicated, Your
most
Honor,
part.
she has no crack criminal.
Right. She's 69.
Lived an exemplary life up till this point. I just have support of that, the probation department recommendation.
The only thing I don't like, Miss Kimbler, you're bringing Bloody Marys over to your salon and drinking them. Why are you doing that? That doesn't.
The worst decision I've ever made in my life.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Anything else you want to tell me?
Just that I'm very sorry.
All right. At least you showed up.
Our husband's here too, Your Honor. He's outside as support.
Okay. Why is he outside? He's the kind of guy that goes to Comerica Park and sits out in the parking lot. Is that the deal? I'm just kidding. 300 fines, 200 costs, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 6 1/4 screening fee, 60 for 685. Restitution, or not restitution, but cost of recovery. is $225, bringing your total to $920. I want you to serve, I'm gonna order 2 days of community service, 2 days jail, credit one, serve one. 2 days, 2 days jail, credit one, serve one, and I'll have you do 1 day of community service. And then you do the victim's impact panel. And I'm going to give you until December the 20th to complete your community service.
How many days did you say on this?
Just one. I misspoke. It's 2 days, but I'm giving her credit for the 1 day from the arrest. So she only has to sue. She'll do that by December 20, do the victim's impact panel and pay $920 or serve 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer.
Yeah, look, I just want to go over the figures. 685, you said plus 225, Your Honor?
No, it's 300 fines, 200 costs,
Okay.
75 and 50 victim's rights, $50 justice assessment for 6 1/4, screening fees 60 for 685,
Okay.
and then you have
And then you said
225 in costs of recovery.
So I think you said 920, but I think isn't it 910, Your Honor?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm really good at this math, but that's the second or third decision or mistake I've made today. You are absolutely right. 910. 910. So, ma'am, do that. Now listen to me. I'm cutting you a break. There's a statute. Your lawyer knows this. That basically says there's a presumption you should put somebody on probation, even on a drunk driving. You're 69. You've never had a problem. Just please don't take this. Don't think that I'll be this nice if you ever come back. Okay. All right. Can she pay this today or does she need
She
time?
can pay it.
You pay this now and meet with probation. They'll explain the community service to you. Okay. And set up the victim's impact panel. All right. Have a good day. Thank you.
so much, Your Honor.
Good luck, ma'am. I wish you well.
I'll see you all.
Okay. Do I have anything else down there? Dustin Lee Haupt, 25W8375511. B, 25W8377744. 25W8375511A. So I have 511A and B, and I also have 25W8377744.
Morning, Your Honor. I'd like to call the resident. I'll station at the record. Like, Dustin, have it.
So what are we doing? This is going to be a plea to the civil infraction charge of what?
It is,
18-6261, is that what he's?
maintenance, failure, maintain property maintenance. It's a civil infraction of the year.
And, okay, so he's pleading under 96-50 and the anti-blight charge is being dismissed. That's on this one, right?
Correct.
To that charge, sir, violation of Woodhaven Code Section 96-50, responsible or not responsible. The plea is accepted, initial charge is dismissed per the agreement, $250 in fines and costs. That was what the agreement was, correct, counsel?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, so that's what assessed on that case. On 25W8375511A and B, I have a stipulated plea agreement that says they are going to dismiss the drug paraphernalia. But he's going to plead to disorderly person and the resist and obstruct will be dismissed. True?
True.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
If you plead to disorderly person, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today? Nice and loud for me.
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charged disorderly person, how do you plead? Were you in the city of Woodhaven, County of Wayne on April 1, 25 on Allendale West?
Yeah.
What did you do that makes you guilty of disorderly person? Were you ordered not to leave the scene by the officers?
And I obviously walking away. I stepped out of the vehicle and
Nice and loud, nice and
stepped out
loud.
of the vehicle and I told the officer to arrest me. I knew I had a warrant, so I just stepped out of the vehicle and said arrest me. So
They said you began walking away from the traffic stop and refused to comply. Is that true or false?
yes, that's true.
You just kept walking even though they told you to stop? I just want to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Well, what did you do? What makes you guilty?
Down the vehicle.
Okay.
Put my hands behind my back and said, arrest me. And they said I pulled my arm away from them.
Do you think you did anything wrong?
I do not believe I did, but.
Well, then that's not, I can't take this plea then.
I said, what you talking about, Connie?
I don't have. Okay. We'll pass these two cases, A and B. You can go down the hall and pay the money on the anti-blight case that was pled down, okay? So you can go pay that $250. You have that now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go down and pay that now, and then you'll come back. I'm gonna give you, can you undo those, please? I'm gonna give you the files to take back. Connor Brandt. I'm gonna take this one, gentleman, real quick. Connor William Arthur Brandt, 25W839-265. This won't take more than a minute. Mr. Brandt, where, your name?
Brandt.
Did you talk to the prosecutor?
I was just sitting.
Mr. Crawford, don't go anywhere, okay? Really. I'm gonna call these other two for in 1 second. He said set for 9:30 a.m., not present at 10:40 a.m. And then I got a stip here saying adjourn per stip. Did you talk to the prosecutor?
No, sir.
You mean you've been sitting out there this whole time and nobody came and talked to you?
Correct.
Go take him to the prosecutor right now, please. Jennifer Marie Rainey.
Morning.
Good morning. I feel bad you were waiting so long.
It's okay.
What was your breathalyzer result?
Say that again.
What was your breathalyzer result?
They just told me. I don't want to tell you a number. You're wrong.
So you don't know.
I can't remember.
Come on, Mr. Yeah, come on. It's got a .026.
I think that's what he said.
You got a marijuana pen in your pocket too?
Yeah, I'm a sure.
Pardon?
I'm like medical or like
Holy,
20.
what happened? What's your physical situation that requires you to have a medical marijuana card?
I have arthritis in my feet.
Arthritis in your feet. Did you play sports?
No. Well, a little bit, but no. Not
Arthritis in your feet?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I've ever heard of somebody having arthritis in their feet.
Well, like my heels, yeah.
What do you work at?
I work for Rock Brothers Landscaping.
Who do you live with?
My mom and dad.
Graduate?
No, sir.
Why not?
I got a 1-year-old, so it's just hard with work and
My God, you got a lot going on, son.
and I'm married, so
You're married, 1-year-old, no diploma, you're trying to make a living,
yes, sir.
and you're fooling around with marijuana because you got arthritis in your feet. Right?
Yeah. It relaxes me and it just does soothe the pain a little bit. It's less.
It relaxes you. That's the operative word. Soothes the pain. You got arthritis in your feet at 20, and you want me to think you've got so much pain. Mr. Urich, your name?
William Urick on behalf of the city of Winnehaven, Your Honor.
He seems like a nice kid who has arthritis in his feet at age 20 to me. He's got arthritis in his feet. You ever heard about somebody having arthritis in their feet?
I've heard of it before, but
I haven't.
it's fairly isolated.
Listen, why don't you cut this kid a break? I don't want the he doesn't need the MIP on his record. That's going to just cause him insurance rates. He only had an 026. How old are you? 20?
20, turning 21 within December 4th.
Why don't you cut him a break? Give him something else if you don't mind. Impeding.
We don't mind.
Impeding, something like that, so his insurance, so he doesn't fall on their Christmas card list where they're sending him plants and, big baskets at Christmas because his rates went up so bad. Would you change this for me?
I would, Your
I
Honor.
try not to get involved, but I think in this, he seems like a nice kid. Plus, somehow he was waiting out there.
Well, thank you.
Mr. Connor, Mr. Brandt,
Just
You gotta reevaluate. I don't wanna make a bigger deal about this though, but come on. You fool around with marijuana, you tell me you got, I'm just amused that somebody's telling me they got arthritis in their feet. I never heard anybody having arthritis in their feet. Maybe they do.
I really do. I was actually.
Well, what happened? What happened that caused you to get arthritis in your feet? Did you
That's
break
what
your
I was
feet?
Tell you. So when I was 16, I was locked up.
Locked up?
Yes.
For what?
Different story.
For what?
It's taken care of. It was.
I didn't ask you
It
that.
was B&E. I was a young punk kid. Didn't surround myself with the best people. So,
So you were locked up and how'd that cause you to get arthritis in your feet?
So I was playing basketball in the court one day out there.
You mean in prison or at the juvenile detention center?
At Wolverine Human Services in Vassar. Vassar. That's it's like a placement. So I was at JDF and then I got sent to a placement. And then when I was playing basketball, I actually fractured my ankle and I went to a foot specialist and that's how I got told I have arthritis and all this other stuff.
And the feet.
Yes.
Not on the ankle joint or anything, but they.
Yeah. So I
Well,
went.
he's offering you impeding. You're good with this?
Yes, Your Honor.
You sure?
It was
You
from-
sure? Okay. You want to plead to impeding traffic?
Yes, sir.
What kind of child do you have? Boy or girl?
He's a boy. He's 1-year-old.
And you live with your wife?
Yes, sir.
Good. To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Possible.
This is 195 for the MIP. MIP dismissed, please accept it to impeding 195. When can you pay this? How about $50 a week?
That works.
For $50 each week beginning November 17th.
Okay. Thank you.
You're a nice looking kid, but get yourself a diploma for the, you know what I mean? Well, you're not gonna make any money if you don't get at least a diploma or a GED. I don't know where you're gonna work at. They want, will they even hire you at McDonald's now without a high school? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be a wise guy.
They will just. Honestly,
I'm just asking, will they? I don't even know if they will
they
hire
will.
you.
I think it was more of a scare for a high school diploma. I've not been asked. I've been a patient sitter. I've reported brand new 2025 Raptor R's, F-150 Bronco Raptors. Never asked to see a high school diploma. I've had hell of jobs without a high school. I think it's just a scare.
You've had real good jobs?
Real good. Like I'm 20. I was making 22 an hour at Roush. I got laid off because I was a contractor on the first day of laid off. So I have touched some pretty decent jobs.
All right. I mean, he's got a good personality. I think you could
I
do
try.
something. Good luck.
Well, thank you, man.
If you need more time, you come talk to me, will you?
All right, yeah, well, thank you.
To pay, I mean. We got Rafael Garcia Viquez, 25W839-554. Good morning.
So sorry. Crystal Marie Medina on behalf of.
What are you apologizing?
Since Miss VF were expanding on my name, here you are. Crystal Marie Medina on behalf of Mr. Viquez. Mr. Viquez does require the services of a Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Villarreal, your name.
Yes, Your Honor. Bill certified court interpreter C3822.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you will make a true and accurate translation between the court and the defendant and the defense lawyer?
Yes, I do.
Sir, can you tell me your name?
Señor, decirme su nombre.
Rafael Garcia Viquez.
Rafael Garcia Viquez.
All right, so this is going to be a plea to impeding traffic, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. I do have my client's authority to plead responsible on his behalf, and I am prepared to do so. He is also prepared to pay fines and costs today, Your Honor.
Good. Okay, so I'll just ask you to impeding traffic on his behalf, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept the plea, dismiss the suspend. I got to charge a little bit for the interpreter. I mean, dismiss the expired license, rather.
Of course.
Interpreter fees, this,
I'm sorry?
he works.
Yes, Your Honor. He's able to pay fines.
Interpreter fees of 50, 195 in fines and costs. 245. Yeah, yeah.
He will pay it today, Your Honor.
Thanks. Good to see you.
So much.
Thank you very much. You too. Good luck. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
You too. Thanks a lot. All right, do I have Ms. Ebony Allen Hunter Smith? 22W29943 A and B. Are you gonna talk to the prosecutor, see if you can resolve that or not? Where's,
Can we see in chamber?
you can see me wherever you want. You can see me now, can't you? You look at me right now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I want to get her lawyer out there. I was just gonna see if you guys, before I call the case, if you can.
I think we might be able to resolve.
Okay, hang on.
Possible.
Mr. Crawford,
Michael Crawford, representative defendant.
ma'am, your name. This is a who's who of criminal convictions here. Huh? What am I gonna do with her, Mr. Crawford?
An opportunity to show you how successfully she can help.
I'm sorry?
For an opportunity to show the court that she can successfully complete.
I didn't like the way you were acting with the police officer. You know that. I looked at a young lady with a larceny in a building. I mean, you got multiple convictions.
Well,
Ma'am,
can I explain the larceny? That was when I was.
you don't even know what I'm talking about yet. Let me finish. Then you can explain. Okay? I mean, you were born in 86, right? So you aren't exactly ancient. You're 39 years old, right?
Yes.
You got convictions in 05. I mean, you got some bad stuff going on here. 06, 9, 10, 10, 15, 22, 22, 18. 24 was disturbed the peace. But I just don't like when people treat officers with this kind of disrespect. He's telling you he pulls you over.
No.
Did you pull yourself over?
I was already pulled over.
Okay. He says, I'll just read. I observed the black Jeep accelerating towards a white pickup that was slowing in the roadway. The Jeep made an abrupt movement to the left and attempted to overtake the pickup on the left side. I activated my emergency lights and siren and pulled behind the Jeep. The Wrangler stopped abruptly in the middle of the road, and the driver, a black female, exited and began to approach my vehicle.
That never happened.
Okay. I'm just going to read the rest of this. I opened my door and issued multiple commands for the driver to return to the vehicle. She immediately stated, quotes, no, and mentioned that, quotes, I would have to kill her. The driver began taunting me and verbally refusing my commands to return to her vehicle. I requested additional units and attempted a fifth and final time to order the driver to return to her vehicle, and she stated, are you going to kill me? Question mark. No, question mark. Then what are you going to do? Question mark. I used soft open hands to turn the driver around and place her against the front hood of my patrol vehicle. Sure, I'm just asking. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Never happened.
He's lying?
I was coming from a work Christmas party and I was lost. I live in Warren. I got off the freeway and I seen a gas station. I pulled over at the gas station and to go in to ask him where I was, and when I came out, that was the only time I seen the officer, and he grabbed my arm and I was asking what happened. I never was pulled over. I was never pulled over. I pulled over. I did realize I was drinking. I was over the limit. And I pulled over and I went inside, and that never happened.
So you never said.
I would like to see a video. That never happened. That's a whole lie. And the thing that you said earlier, that was 20 years ago, that was when I ran away from my grandmother. And I took my stuff and I sold it. I didn't like break in a house.
Listen.
Please. That's just a lie.
Okay. So if your position is the police officer is filing a police report contained with lies?
That's absolutely.
Okay. So you deny. Hang on. So I'm just asking you. So you deny telling him that you're going to have to kill him?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mr. Crawford, is everything in this report accurate?
I've had the opportunity to review the full plan. We believe that recommendations, generally speaking, are fair. There are a couple revisions that we're requesting.
Take back my guilty plea. I want a lawyer and I want to, this is insane. I want to see.
Now, check out this twist. A 20-year-old defendant claims he has arthritis in his feet and uses medical marijuana to manage pain. The courtroom reaction is priceless. Skepticism meets compassion. Legally, the court has to weigh the medical claim, the minor BAC, and the potential impact on his record. Notice how the prosecutor even recommends leniency, emphasizing that a minor infraction shouldn't ruin a young adult's future. This is a perfect example of how judges consider context, history, and the human element in sentencing. Quick poll for you viewers. Do you think this is a fair outcome, or is the system being too lenient here?
The videotape, and that's a flat out lie. It never happened. That never happened.
I don't even know if they'd have the video anymore because you didn't show up. Ma'am? I don't even know if they'd have it anymore because you didn't show up when you were supposed to. You weren't here in 2020. Ma'am? Stop interrupting me. In 2023, you were supposed to be here. They don't maintain dash cam videos or other videos for this length of time. Okay, so I doubt there's any that exist. So let's just start with that. Settle down. I can tell already that while this may not have happened, you have a real problem with authority. You thought you just interrupted me 4 or 5 times when I was trying to talk to you, so you don't have any respect for me either. But that's not the point. The point is I'm looking at somebody that has significant criminal history, man. And I thought, in fairness, I'm going to offer you the opportunity to explain to me whether or not that was true. Look at me, please. Whether or not that was true. Seemed very disrespectful to me. That's just me. Now, counsel, does she want to go forth? Because this has been 3 years now. So I'm not likely to ma'am, who's this with you here? Who are you, sir? Maybe she needs to go talk to you for a minute, and then we'll recall the case, okay? Maybe you can calm her down. But I don't appreciate her constantly interrupting me.
As we wrap up today's docket, what we've seen is a mix of plea bargains, careful judicial discretion, and defendants facing the real consequences of probation and traffic violations. Some cases highlight leniency based on circumstances and medical conditions, while others underscore the importance of respecting authority and following the law. Overall, it's a reminder of how nuanced courtroom decisions can be, and how each choice can ripple through a person's life. If you found this case as shocking and eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.